We're taking a deep dive into the world of Shakespeare.
Sounds exciting.
It is. We've got this really interesting course all about teaching Shakespeare.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And we thought we'd sort of use it as a jumping off point, to explore, like, why is this guy still relevant? We all hear about Shakespeare in school.
Right.
And like, yeah, he invented a bunch of words, but what's the big deal? Why are we still talking about him 400 years later?
Well, I think one of the big reasons is that he was writing at a very particular time in England's history.
Oh, yeah. The course mentions he was born in 1564 during the Elizabethan era.
Exactly. And that was a period of immense change, and the theater scene was exploding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have to imagine, there were no movies, no television.
Right.
Going to the theater was like the ultimate form of entertainment.
So it's for everyone, not just the fancy folks.
Yeah, everyone. Rich and poor alike flocked to these playhouses.
Wow. It's pretty amazing.
It was a truly vibrant scene, and Shakespeare was right at the heart of it.
It's pretty cool to think about, going to the Globe and seeing one of his plays.
Absolutely. And, the course actually focuses on 4 specific plays: A Midsummer Night's Dream, Twelfth Night, Henry V, and Macbeth.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask about those.
Yeah, they each sort of represent different facets of his work.
Interesting.
Like A Midsummer Night's Dream and Twelfth Night are these delightful comedies full of mistaken identities and romantic entanglements.
Right.
But then Henry V is a powerful history play, all about war and leadership.
Makes sense.
And then there's Macbeth.
Oh, man, that one's dark.
It is very dark, but it explores these really profound themes about ambition, guilt, fate.
It's amazing how all these themes from all these different plays still resonate with us today.
Right, like they're just timeless human experiences.
Absolutely. And the course makes a big point about how Shakespeare's works are constantly being adapted for modern audiences.
Oh, yeah. Movies, TV shows, even video games.
Exactly. So even if you've never read a Shakespeare play, you've probably encountered his stories in some form.
I think that's a big part of why he stays relevant.
It's like his work is constantly evolving.
Exactly. Constantly being reinvented and reinterpreted.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about Shakespeare, but what does this all mean for us? Like, why should we care about this guy from, 400 years ago?
I think that's a really important question, and the answer is his work helps us understand ourselves. I mean, these plays delve into these universal truths about love, loss, ambition,
Right.
the human experience in all its messiness and complexity.
Yeah, we all deal with that stuff no matter what time period we live in.
Exactly. So by engaging with Shakespeare, we gain this deeper understanding of ourselves, the world around us, and even our history.
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how these plays written centuries ago can still speak to us so powerfully today.
I totally agree. So, I guess the big question now is, if you could create your own modern Shakespeare adaptation, what would it be? What play would you choose, and how would you make it relevant for today's world? Let us know. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
It is, and it's a great way to see how Shakespeare's genius continues to inspire us centuries later.
Definitely.
All right, well, that's a wrap for our deep dive into Shakespeare.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us, and be sure to check back soon for another deep dive.
See you then.